and meow. Anyway, Christmas has come, Christmas is gone. I'm just going to do a quick Apocabox EDC. This is the smallest ever Apocabox. I was not impressed. I label it a C. Good things in it. A very small magnet. Pretty much useless, but I think this will actually have a good place in the bag just to help access, and not if, but when. Zip cover that also has 2 fish hooks. Like this is a thread with a needle. It's actually designed for the skills challenge where you actually sew up the corners of this and make yourself a little junk box, this piece of leather. I'm not actually going to make a junk box to throw my keys and stuff into everyday carry. I will keep this for clothing repair, and I'll keep this as well to cut into strips for clothing repair. Don't need to make a little container. Interesting one, total waste of time. Magnetic screwdriver. This is like junk. However, many moons ago we got this, which is kind of an example of what you should get in a Apocabox. And it has screws, and I have the screws, and you screw it like this to make a little chopper, or like this to make a door lever. And I will keep this all together with the screws which I already have in here, but I will actually, I think, put this inside here, so I'll always have this ready to screw the handles on. The world's smallest lip gloss. It actually says Creeks EDC gloss on it, and it is vegan. So you can avoid getting your lips dry in an emergency, and you can also use lip gloss as a 5-star cord. So wax jute for 5-star and Kevlar, so it's strong, Dynex, whatever the heck that's for, 10 pound monofilament fishing line, and paracord. Quite expensive for cod. The idea is that you would break it down and use the insides, etc., for what you needed to. I still think carrying actual fishing line, and in the 25 pound tenths range, is probably better than using this stuff, but yeah, really like this. For all those women in your life, it's a bandana, and isn't it beautiful? It's actually a beautiful object, and beautiful objects should not be looked down upon. He combines a couple of sauces here and tells you what the food is, and all the rest of it. It's a foraging bandana. I like that. With the paracord, there's another skills challenge, and it's Parapocalypse. And what you do is you dump this out, and you have various little pieces that you can use the paracord to attach, make wristbands and stuff like that. I've had these before. They're not great, but there are. If you wanted to get into paracord making stuff, this is the way to go. I will not be doing that. The other thing they sent was a micro spark wheel 5-star. Absolute junk, don't need this. Kind of worry about this. Apocabox doesn't normally use products. They usually find independent makers and use their stuff. As you can see, this is the ultimate survival version of this. I'm not happy about that. Also a little pill box that you can make with solid water in it, and this also says on it, not if but when. And this would have vague uses for me. So yeah, a C, not a C+, a C, not happy. However, I was more than happy with a gift box I got from the in-laws for Christmas. I said, get me some bug out food. It came through. Just under 800 calories for each of these. Cooking time is 2 to 4 minutes on a gentle simmer. So you can actually rip these open and put water in them, put them on your belly, walk around all day, and you have 800 calories. As I say, when I'm bugging out, I'm not expecting to eat like a king, and I don't really want to cook, and I don't really want to spend a lot of time getting nutrition in. Absolutely excellent. Mung bean spaghetti and mung bean fettuccine. Now I could, in fact, I might actually put in some salt and cayenne pepper mix into this to spice this stuff up. They also sent me this, which is a really hilarious book. Read this book, your life just might depend on it, but probably won't. Probably won't. How to Get Lost and Not Go Crazy. Good book. Well, I might feature parts of this. This think this is dead useful. We do a lot of walking on frozen lakes, and this is actually polar picks. You just wear them around your neck, and then if you go through the ice, to stabilise yourself when the ice hasn't broken. Useful. Hope I never have to use it, but useful. They also sent me this. I've got ponchos and stuff, but I haven't really got proper rain gear. So they just sent me this, the Frog Togs Ultra Light 2 rain suit. Very happy with this. This definitely will be going in the pack. Nothing worse than rain and wind for killing you. That was about it for the preppy part, but they also sent me this. Excellent, excellent, excellent. We'll enjoy this very much. So thank you guys. And I also bought myself some presents, of course. I have this to read and tell you about. And I have this to read and tell you guys about. That's it for me. Remember, in SHTF tomorrow will always be worse than today, unless you've prepped. Have a great day and toodles. And I hope your Christmas was as nice as mine. Work was not that busy. Irritating, but not busy. I'm getting over my illness. Kitty's getting over her illness. We're still not right, but we're getting there. Toodles.
The French are glad to die for love. They delight in fighting duels. But I prefer a man who lives and gives expensive jewels. A kiss